Joe and Clifton. Rain didn't stop play on Saturday as our next couple gave us an overdose of vitamin D. They weren't just walking on sunshine, they were drenching us in it. Annabel and Johannes, everyone! Firstly, hello, Jojo.
Oh,
I've seen quite a lot of you this evening.
I mean, don't even start.
Very sparkly.
Don't even start. I mean, what a quick step you delivered on Saturday night. Now, after the high of week one, the reality of the competition starts to sink in week two. How did you deal with the pressure, Annabel?
Well, it was quite a hard week. It was very challenging, and I think the quick step is really quick, and it was just kind of so many different ways to try to get me to remember all of these different things, which, you know, I kept going on about this weird head shape and the elbow and then the wrist.
Everything's
and
weird.
The
When you
list
don't
was
know it,
endless.
it's all weird.
It is all weird. I mean, and then you were sort of like, always like, why are you facing that way and turn your head that way? And I'm like, yeah, but I want to move in that direction. And I would never normally walk there and have my head that way. So that was going on daily at all hours and every second of the day. But when we got out there, it was fun. You know, I always say this, whenever I see Johannes' face out there and he's just smiling and you have so much energy and, you know, I try and feed off his energy, and it was a laugh. I mean, it was really quick, but it was fun.
There was a ball pit.
Yeah.
There was a ball pit.
I know.
When you started with that, I was like, oh, this is going to be fun this time. Johannes, you joked that Annabel has the strongest wrists on the planet. So how did that work to her advantage?
They are quite strong. We kind of fight, don't we? It's like, can you just let go a bit?
Don't push down. Don't push down. But it's that. It's good. She said to me, I've got the strongest wrist. And I didn't believe it until we were in the middle of the dance. And literally, my arm was caving in like that. I was like, ouch. But I guess like you're saying, when we do work towards the common center, and she is giving me that energy, I'm in a better position to control her. So I do think that it has worked in our favor, even though our
technical.
Yeah, but like a wrist fight.
It was, and that is why our position was a bit loose, Fleur. And I get it, but you know what? I think every year I learn and I'm reminded that you're working with a non-dancer.
Yes. Yes.
You know, everything sounds, I don't know if I can even say this word, gibberish.
Yes.
When you say, do a turnout, and once you're in the fleckle and put your head in the right, it's just madness. And so she's really has broken that down for me.
Let's talk about the scores from the judges. You got a score of 22, and they picked up on notes of tension and confidence. So, Johannes, how are you going to work on these areas?
You know what? I think that all comes with time, Fleur. And it's funny because I've seen how confidence go up as the weeks progress. I mean, when we started with the cha-cha-cha in week one, I was like, okay. And the nerves were kept at bay because I think we had a little bit of time to prepare for that. But I see that confidence grow every single day. And I can't wait for people to also get to see that. But I guess we're at the beginning stages of it all. And it will get to a point where she will come out of her shell. And I'm hoping that it's actually this coming week.
Oh, yes, well, we were loving it. And there's one fan in particular who loved what you did on Saturday night.
Oh, that's
Look
nice.
at this. Thank you, Katrina, without the waves.
I know, this is mad.
That is amazing.
What is this life? Honestly.
Oh, thank you for that.
Nice. Oh,
You were
that was
walking
lovely,
on
wasn't it?
sunshine. You're now through to movie week. How exciting. What's more, you have a beautiful song. You're dancing a waltz to a version of this.
Moon River.
Oh. Is that added pressure?
I mean, she's such an iconic figure, isn't she?
Yes.
So it's such an amazing opportunity to play her. It is a beautiful song, and it's very flowy, and it's got a lovely sort of feel to it, and it's a lot slower than the 2 dances we've done. So I'm quite relieved about that, a chance to kind of just take a breath and a pause and just have a bit more time to think.
Well, this is the thing. It is a lot slower, but you still need a lot of stamina. And Johannes, you know that you need that smooth control, and you can't hide with this dance.
Absolutely.
So what are you going to be focusing on?
Honestly, as I said to Annabel, because she's done the quick step now, she's in a position to articulate that in a much slower dance. And I think it's going to work in her favor. And it honestly has, Fleur. I took her for a few steps around the floor, and I was just like, this is beautiful, because now she knows how to stride. She's now used to her head being in a funny position. Do you know what I mean? So we just have to repeat that and add and layer that. And I think we will be. I'm excited for you for this one.
I'm pleased. I'm excited about it too.
Good luck for
Thank
training
you.
this week.
Oh,
Annabel
thank
and
you.
Johannes.
Thank you.
Thank you.